Welcome back to the show. You're watching Good Morning Sri Lanka on a Friday morning, and right now I have two personalities here who are going international with being extremely creative. Yes, I'm taking broadcasting to another level, giving platform to young advertisers, making them come up with more inspiring ideas and, of course, rocking the advertising industry. Well, these four guys have proved how good they are to go and represent Sri Lanka in Spikes 2009. It's happening in Singapore, so they're off to fly very, very soon. So before they get the plane, they are here to speak to me. So I'm happy to have Aravinda and Lana with me in the studio. Thank you so much for being on the show. I think you have been with Channel 1 many times, from the agency show onwards. Well, welcome.
Thanks.
Nice to have you. So first, to everyone who's watching and me, tell us a little bit about Spikes 2009. What's this all about?
Basically, Young Spikes, what we are going for is, I think, a first this time happening at the Spikes. So we are quite happy to go there. And Spikes is a Asian festival of advertising, and it's the only one that involves only the Asian countries.
Right.
So that's happening in Singapore on the 15th. We'll be going there, and we'll be working there till the 19th.
Right.
And hopefully we can bring back the Spikes for Young Spikes.
Okay.
Here in Sri Lanka.
It's the first time that Sri Lanka is going on this.
For Young Spikes.
Yeah.
Because that's the first time they are hosting it for young advertisers.
So they're launching it internationally. Wow.
Yes, we're the first.
Quite fancy. So when you were given this project by SFM, how did you take it? Were you so keen in doing it, or?
Yeah, because there were 5-6 other groups that were also briefed with us on the same brief. So basically we had to give it a different sort of spin-off. We differentiated ourselves from the rest, but also gave SFM what they wanted to hear as well in terms of advertising. Right?
Yeah, I believe that's why we were selected, because the brief and talking more about the people, I mean, we were just working with people in our own age group, so I think we found it more interesting, and competing with young people here as well, on a very, not on a very rival basis, but yeah, it was pretty
competition
good.
Was there?
Yeah, healthy competition.
Yeah. So giving such international platform to young advertisers, to everyone who is watching, who is keen in advertising, what do you think the international exposure? What kind of advantage can it bring to your style of working?
Well, in terms of advertising, you always have to be current, and you have to keep doing new things and innovating yourself. So going and playing on an international field will obviously give us a lot of exposure, and also there are lots of new things happening in advertising these days, especially in terms of social media and how the internet is growing. So I think we will also be judged on that platform as well, because the world has already moved on to all of those media. So it will have a lot of how we're going to deal with new media, all that stuff. So things have changed in the advertising world, and things have moved on. It's not just the normal TV commercial and radio spot anymore. So I guess going there, I think we're looking forward to an experience of how we can also further ourselves here in Sri Lanka.
True. So what's next for the four guys who are going now?
We leave on Tuesday to compete there with people in in the same age group, but from different countries.
So do you all know who you all are competing against? Did they even give an idea? Nothing.
Not country-wise, but regionally. I mean, it's within Asia itself.
Yeah. So challenge. Do you all know what you're going to face? No. It's just kept hushed until you go there.
Yes. I guess we'll meet the rest of the contestants only when we register. So.
Okay. It's going to be a tough challenge.
Definitely. Almost all of Asia is taking part, so it's definitely going to be tough.
Any number of teams that you all know of the mind who are competing?
No.
Wow. All right. We have two more people who are going to come, who are also sharing the same victory, and they will also be representing Sri Lanka in Singapore. A little bit of introduction to them, if you all don't mind. We have Charit and
Madhu.
Yeah. What is the tough part when you're working in advertising? When all four of you all can think individually and come up with different and unique ideas, when you all have to merge everything together and create it as one. Is that a challenge, or is it
yes, definitely it's a challenge, but it's always good when you work in a team. Because you can have an idea, but you wouldn't know how somebody else would appreciate it. So it's always good to bounce off each other and work together. And even where we work, it's always encouraged for us to not think alone, but think with other people and also relate to others. So that way, whatever you come up with is also a solid foundation where other people also can get. It's not just a bright idea that you think is bright.
Yeah. Personally, I think that advertising is a team sport. So. Yeah, you have to be able to work in a team to go up and do good. So,
all right. So we were talking about Young Spikes 2009, taking this competition to the international level. First ever time, Sri Lanka is going, and I'm having two of them in the studio right now. And when we do come back after primetime breakfast news, we'll have the other two, Madhu and Sharif, coming on the show. So we'll speak a little bit more. Thank you so much, Sharif, for coming. And thank you so much for being on the show. Really nice having you for now. So we'll speak more. And I wish you all the very, very best.
Thanks.
Make Sri Lanka proud. Right now, we have Celine Dion on the show, giving you a great track for your morning, and we'll see you right after this.